Hello? Wait, let me get this going. Wait, do I have to turn this down? Yeah. Oh my gosh, it's been a minute since I've streamed. Hopefully you can hear this. Hopefully it saves. Then let me pull chat back up. Okay. Hey Kurtball, how you doing? You can hear me and okay, thank you. Oh my gosh, it's been so long. But yeah, how are you doing? I'm good. I'm hoping to get this quickly over with. Oh my gosh. Okay. So the plan for today is to get explain everything. Oh my gosh, I didn't change the title or whatever. Wait, let me go back to Twitch. Oh, I can hear myself. Shut. Okay. What did you call it? How I made. What is this video called? Using a 25-year-old game for revenge. Okay. Best headphones. Go live notification. How I made video. Music. No. It's a category like editing. Editing. Is that a video? Video game. Oh, how do I do categories? Okay, just chatting? I guess I'll do just chatting. Bam. Tag, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Okay, done. Now, put this away. Okay. Just chat, yeah, okay. Decide, oh. I haven't checked my thing. Actually, we can check that today. Maybe if you guys are interested, I'll like go over like how analytics work and stuff like that. Only if you guys are interested. So yeah, we're going over how I made video. Took about 5 months to make. I think it was. Oh my gosh, it was so much. I think it could have come out faster, but also later. There's some things I would like to fix. But like at that point I was just like I'm tired. I want to get this out. 5 months is insane. Like long or fast? Like insane how. But my last video, which is like half the time, took long. Yeah. Well, I mean, I've been super busy. But like my last video, I spent 7 months. Again, I was like learning the ropes and stuff, and I used some like assets and stuff from that video in this one. But at the same time, I was like, I had to do like a 2 month grind of like just go, and I had to like put some relationships to the side at the like for like roughly 2 months. Not aside, but like, hey, I can't talk as much as I could have, you know? And so it's like, oh my gosh, like, yeah, it still takes a grind. Holy crap. Anyways, okay. Here I'll just go over a little every artwork. So I did like these eyes that can move around and stuff. So I animated it in a quick section. Oh, demon. Okay. So here's the thumbnail for the video. And speaking of Kerbo, I wouldn't be surprised if the video we did takes that long, more or less. Like once I start getting to it. I haven't worked on any video since, because I've been too busy and tired. So here's the original, what it looks like. I really wasn't going to, like, this wasn't the plan for the thumbnail. I already worked on the thumbnail before, like getting a sketch down, before actually facing off with Jax, I'm pretty sure. And once this happened, I was like, I know it's like cheesy to say thumbnail moment and all that, but I'm like, I think this works so well, but I had to get all this stuff out of the way. Um, I had to edit this part because like the sky messed with some parts. I think. How does it look like that? Yeah. So while I was like planning on getting rid of hello. Yeah, planning on getting rid of these buttons and stuff. I was like, you know what? I might as well make the sky HD. So I got a skybox. You can record. There's like some backgrounds that are up on YouTube that other people have recorded, which is nice. Oh wait, what'd she say? I'll say the plus side of losing footage of our battles is making it easier to cut down. Yeah, I was also gonna include like part of the streams where I was like doing the event challenges, and I was like, no, this is way too long. But yeah, if you want to know what, I might stop the footage, but if you want to know what it looked like from losing the footage, so on Slippy you can go back and look at replays, but because we used mods, the replays were like all messed up. You could become like Master Hand or something like that, which I did include in the video for like a quick second. But the footage that I recorded of us was basically this. It was like basically this corner, and I have no idea why it looked like that. I do actually want to see what it looked like. What? The thumbnail or what? Oh, that's weird. Yeah! I tried using like the Windows screen record for this because OBS is so beefy. And I was like, okay, maybe it'll make our matches less laggy. Nope, it just didn't record, like, period. And unlike OBS, it doesn't have like a preview window while you're doing. So yeah, here's the cutout version. I basically cut out as much as I could. That got stuck there, so I think I drew over it. Oh yeah, some part got messed up. Yeah, basically drew over it. Oops, hello. Let's see. I think I copy and pasted that little bit. And then some extra bits like this line right here. Did I draw that? Did I? Or is that just something else that's like really small? Anyways. Oh yeah, the lettering. I made my own font for this. So this video, what like took so long was I tried different things that I never tried before. It was like really weird. Oh, that's weird. Why is it? The first one was OBS? No, all of them were on that recording, but Slippy saves our replays. And we played a default melee match, so it saved properly to Slippy, so I could record that after our match. But the rest of the matches wouldn't save to Slippy properly because they're modded. Which maybe, now that I've like gone through and done all this, there might be a way to like route it to the Akanea build version, but I don't know. I remember you didn't have OBS set up at the time. I didn't set up OBS at the time because... Oh wait, you didn't. Okay, yeah. I didn't set it up because it was too laggy. But yeah, it was before you started streaming and stuff like that. I used Brawl's wording at first. Like I found this font online. I was like, oh, that looks right. And then I looked closer once I made my font, and I'm like, no, that's Brawl's. So I made my own font. What's this? Yeah, I got it to match up with this, and I think I drew over it, but then I later just went on and straight up made a font. This was like messing with future stuff. Then I put a CRT filter over it, took a screenshot, cropped it, and all that stuff. I was testing effects that I like manually did for this like CRT effect, and it looked too bloomified, I think, and I couldn't, like, some of the stuff looked great with it in my opinion, but some of it was just too much. Like this looks sick, dude. Some of it just didn't look right. By the way, this is what my actual desk looks like, minus some clutter, a lamp, and speakers. This looks sick. I really like this. Yeah. That one is alright. So yeah, that was to get the filter done. Here's Plax. I just want to make him angry. Plax mention. Maybe I should include him in the description. But this was the original thumbnail idea, and Jax like voted for this. He was like, I'd prefer this one over the actual one I did, but I couldn't get his face to look right. And like, of course, he would be like the red, blue, whatever, but it just does not look good. I think I used like a 3D model over it, and I couldn't get it to match like Fox's proportions. And this one I was doing like really custom, and I think I looked alright. But I'm sorry, Jax, you ruined the thumbnail. But yeah, this is this is alright. That was the original concept. I can possibly see if I can find a way to. No, you're good. It's already published and stuff, and it's all good. I would record bits and pieces and then draw over it. I was originally gonna do knee, but I'm like, no, that's not a technical thing to do. Like stomp knee, yeah, that's cool, but it's not very technical compared to moonwalk, which I didn't even do in the video. There's shine. There's wave dashing from Marth. Here's me using a website. If you want to make your own font, there you go. I used a free version, so I only got so far, but yeah, it worked. I used it for the whole video for like the captions and stuff. That's what I did. Versus symbol. Dude, I tried looking at references online, and there's surprisingly not a lot of references or like images, at least from what I could find, or like easy search up things of like other than regular default fighting melee. Like this stuff, this was kind of like hard to find unless I like looked up a video. Here is the storyboard. I was gonna draw myself as The Weeknd, which you might see like the curse art. I don't know if I deleted it or not, but yeah, here's a storyboard. I have to storyboard it. Like, I can't see it any other way. I don't know if you guys noticed, but the title screen, the title screen for this video didn't match the title in the actual like title and thumbnail portion. I was too lazy to reset up everything, but most especially because I use my what's it called, camcorder, CRT TV. So okay, I broke my back for this video, so I have a CRT TV that I got off of Facebook Marketplace. I picked up all on my own in this like really sketchy part of town. It's huge. It basically takes up like my wingspan. You guys saw in the video, but it was like so much heavier than I expected. And like, I lifted it into the car on my own, took it from my car, went upstairs. My dad was asleep upstairs, and I somehow snuck it past him without him like waking up, and then put it on like a little desk. And so like doing all that, my back was like broken for like 2 weeks. Holy crap. Not actually broken, I didn't get it checked, but holy crap, I had to have like patches. I had to have like a back brace. Like, it was rough. And then I used our old whatchamacallit, camcorder for my childhood, but then I had to, oh my gosh, I had to get CDs for it, but people don't sell CDs anymore, and the ones that do, they don't sell the specific kind. It has to be like 8-inch CD or something like that, and it's like, grabbed it from the, no, it's too heavy to do that. I should weigh it, dude. Oh my gosh. And it's like such an awkward angle too. Second blink. Yeah, I do now too. Didn't know you were training in Melee when we did. Yeah, that was part of it. I wanted to keep like most of it like secret until the video. But anyways, so I had a friend that our plan was to him bring his CRT and fight in Melee. I don't even know how I got him convinced. Bring his CRT over. I dress up in the stupid costume, which that was a thing in its own. But his dog chew through the cables, which he might have just been like, I don't want to lift it. And so like the day of, I was rushing to get and find CDs. I went to like a bunch of shops, but I had to find something online first. And we didn't even use that footage. I might have that footage, I don't know. But then I had to find out how to upload it to my computer, like a CD to my computer, but have a program to actually run it to actually be able to watch it. And then I went to the art section and spray painted so much spray paint on a white shirt for my little costume thing. Yeah, CGs are heavy. You need to be strong to lift. Yeah, and this one was, oh my gosh. Like, I feel like I've lifted plenty, like, growing up. But this one was so big. Like, I had those tiny box CRTs, and I used to play Melee in my bed on the tiny box CRT. But this one was so huge, it's like, every time I lift it now, I'm like, hey, like to my brother or something, like, hey, you want to help? Okay, what's this? Oh, this was another like weird reference like I couldn't find. Like the victory screen. The expanded version, how to animate that in DaVinci. The win animation, slowly getting better. Chan username, and then where's the wait. Oh, these are off. Yeah. There you go. My emblem, and then Jax, but then I replaced him with the dancing cat. I thought that was funnier. Here's I even tried to use like a 3D program to like do the square. Oh my gosh. Ah, that's so cursed. It just doesn't look right. So I scrapped it. I just like put my face over it and called it good. This, my line art, used the back of my head art from the Scamming Big Influencers thumbnail, and then I did like the close-up version. Yeah. I really like how this turned out, but most specifically like the line art. It's just so sharp and like messy. I really like that style. I used to hate it. I used to have everything like look perfect as much as I could. Oops. What's this? Oh, the animation for break the targets. Here's like the breaking part. Oops. Yeah, let me slow it down. Yeah. I think it was animated on 2s. Here is the target itself. I think I went over, like I took footage and then I drew over it and then I like enlarged it. Where am I? The schedule thing. Date with you. Right. This was oh, so okay. Goon Sesh. Date with your mom. The battle pass, and then Smash Night. The game, which is like that's like an Easter egg for like 2 seconds. And it's like, if you know what the game is, then you whatchamacallit, then you lose. How do I delete this? Whatever, just don't click on it. Can I pin their message? It's like wants me to pin it, but it doesn't let me like destroy it, whatever. Block? I don't know, whatever. You could have gotten one of those shoulder cameras that require VHS. So that was another thing. Um, I don't know how old this CRT is. I think I did some research, but what you call it? What you call it? We do have a video camera that's older, but it requires, you know, it requires film, and you need an old TV, and you hook it up to that. You hook the film up to the TV, and it plays back. And my thing is, I didn't know if this TV would be able to do that, but even more so, how I would be able to record it from that, as well as I think that's older than the technology that was available at Melee's time. I think camcorders were like more commonplace. And my thing was, I want to use technology that was readily available at that time so I can get the complete effect for it. Um, which we bought that camcorder around 2006. At least that was the oldest video in it. And it was nice finding a bunch of old videos in these old cameras and like restoring them and then like backing them up. Discord. Um, I was using like a 3D reference, like a modeling thing, but it didn't look good. And so I took a video and then like paused it and like took a picture of it. So like this is my actual desk and setup stuff. What you call it? Which is funny now that I think about it. It's like this is just a monitor. There's no like laptop. There's no like computer itself. Here's the pause. I don't think I actually use this, but I use the HD Melee texture pack. I went into its files. I searched it like crazy. Rest in peace, Hacks Money, for all his hard work for this stuff, and thank you for your contribution to help me do this. And I like stretched it, all that stuff. I also used the HD version to get the fonts, which it didn't line up right, but I was like, I don't care anymore. Are these the letters? No, these are numbers that I also use for it. Helping friends out with college math. That's funny. Helping explain things. Then I put the stuff together and wanted to see how it looks. Rule of thirds or something. I don't know. I wanted to see the ratio between modern modern screens compared to, you know, like the old stuff. 4:3 compared to like what, like 16:9? I don't know. I don't know, something like that. So that when I wanted to make something look old school, that it's like, bam, it's that aspect ratio. You're taken back to where you were. There's that ratio. A cutout of Aang for pointing, which I'll get to. This actually frustrated me. So, screenshots of my room. So what frustrated me was I was trying to find references online, and then scale or like pitch and yaw it. It did not look good, and so I had to hand draw it. And like this plus the animation that it came with, it took me a full day, and I felt like I did 3 clips within 16 hours of my day, and I felt quite frustrated. I'm like, these are such tiny, quick clips, and it took so much time. It was so frustrating. Here's Terminal Montage. I wanted to reference him. I loved it. I don't know if I cut out or found a cutout. And then I put it over a green screen. Here. So if you guys wanna, oh my gosh, sorry, flashing lights. As well as Marth. Yeah. I think it was set to 24, maybe. Yeah. What else? Oh, the training mode. I wanted to get to how it looks, and then I think I upscaled it, and it looks so bad to me. Oh my gosh. David Kimball, he's a YouTuber who does like melee stuff. His looks so much better than mine. I'm like, why did I even bother? Why didn't I like look for a reference? Guess I was testing. Oh, I was testing colors for captions, but I didn't go with those colors. At least for Jax. Junebug. I need to watch the sets he did this weekend. I think he played this weekend. Junebug, I was deep frying him. Yeah, I don't know why it looked so weird in the video when I like transitioned. Like his eyes went up, and then like back to normal. It was weird. So here's the melee tutorial. I recorded it, zoomed in, got the arrows and stuff for it. I wanted, like I said, if I could use it in the video and it came from it, I wanted to use it. This is a Melee Moments reference. I took the layout from YouTube and wrote over at 1 billion likes. I mean 4 billion. Here's the Konami code that popped up for a second. Also taken from the HC resource. AMSA. That was cursed. I didn't include that. Wait, is that PPMD and I don't remember his name. Okay. This is so cursed. Holy crap. Okay. I wanted him to look like more upset. Anyways, I did other things. I like made him kawaii. So this animation from The Incredibles, I couldn't get it to look right within the green screen. So I like did it frame by frame to make it look nice. The back of my head, I cut out the bits and bops and slap it somewhere. Here's the aspect ratio of Jax and his friends when they were like playing all the video, like different video stuff. Also I realized that the screen is like slightly behind, I think. This was probably like one of the last things I did in the video. Just a little animation. Not really animation, but then I cut out Jax's head to slap on things. My head to put on the weekend. I did it on here so I could get like the color palette and stuff like that. To test it because it wasn't looking right in DaVinci. So I think that's everything there. Let me switch over to here. I don't have my animation. So we are done with the art portion of this video. Let me pull up FL Studio and then look at comments while that's pulling up. Oh my gosh. Get out of my face. Hello. Okay. Bot chat. I can't believe during a video you call. I did not call you a filthy casual. That's like literally not my language. Game TDB has the cases on their website. What is Game TDB? Dang, if that's true, that sucks. But at least I have an art version now. Let me pull this up. Yeah, how are you, Kerbo? I don't think you ever said. You said I play Smash regularly. Yeah, you play Smash regularly. How is that filthy casual? I'm confused. Fine, I was watching Naruto. Oh wait, how far are you? And what's going on? And like, how many episodes is that? I might actually like start watching the war arc. That's a joke because I play often. I would say my brother is a casual, like a filthy casual. That's why he was before you, like the fight before you. Because you know he plays casual, and then like you're not playing competitively, but like you're in that weird in between like me, you know. It's like you play it often for fun. Oh my gosh, this is taking forever to load. I forgot, it takes forever to load even when I'm not doing this. Or streaming. I'm on season 5, episode 276. And Toby brought out the... Is it ghetto statue? Is that how it's pronounced? Dude! Oh my gosh, that was hype. What's that? There's like a famous quote that they say like around that time that I see like memes made out of like every now and then. I don't know if you've seen it yet. Yeah, it's quite famous. Yeah, you seem pretty fire. Is the music too loud? I'm gonna turn it down. It's like louder on this scene. Also, I don't know if and when I'm gonna stream again. I wouldn't be surprised if it would be at least after the New Year's. Like, I kind of want to play Breath of the Wild. I kind of want to shiny hunt and stuff on stream, but at the same time, I'm like, everything's busy. And then I was just like scheduling today. I'm like, oh my gosh. Kerbo. Is it free? I'll check after. My thing's hardly running. And what is it? I haven't been on my computer since I released a video, I'm pretty sure. So I haven't seen anything or what's been going on. Rounds? Like, what's it about? What do you do? Do tell! Maybe we skip FL Studio. This is taking a while. Which makes me worried for the video, because I think that was more laggy. And even if it does load, I'm probably going to be here for like 2 seconds. Yeah, whatever, I can wait. The vibes. Oh, I think it's almost there. I see it's loading files towards the end. Please. Maybe I should have deleted some files. Actually, that's part of the reason why I wanted to stream, is so I could delete a bunch of files, because I ran out of space on this computer twice. It was rough. One time I loaded the video and it was like 73 gigabytes, and I was like, oh my gosh, I loaded it wrong. It's the first game where you play as a round ball. You try to win, and after every match, the one who lost chooses a card that is a buff like bigger bullets and less to bullets. Are you a ball with a gun? Hi, Kitona. Wait, you're mod? And Kirby isn't? Or did I mod his other account? How do I check that? Wait. Yeah, while this loads, I will check that. Even though I'm kind of scared to... How do I... Huh. How do I check mods? I have the worst internet now. Ooh. Absorb more. Only $3. Okay. But no more after this, okay? Oh, wait. I can delete messages from within OBS's chat. Okay. Let's see. Bam! Yeah. I got it. Whoa. Wait. Stop. Work. Pull up chat. Okay. The game has amazing... No more buying me games. You're banished. No more money. How... Okay, this is taking forever. Okay. Can I load DaVinci Resolve while this loads? Also, Kathona, how are you? I don't think I asked. How doing? Tuba's Sparking Zero's off to say hi. Actually, I went to the store the other day and I saw Sparking Zero for the Switch 2. I was like, ooh, that's kind of a steal. Earthbound. Wait! Oh my gosh, it's loading. It's on Switch 1 as well? Is it? Okay, it loaded. A sample cannot be located. Who cares? It's just one out of like a million. Okay. FL. There we go, baby. Oh my gosh, it's loading. Okay. Then let me pull chat back up. Yeah, it's for cheaper too. Well, they're probably doing like the upgrade to Switch 2 for like $15 or something, which is kind of crazy. Oops. Okay. So here, this is when I cut everything and put it all together. Then I exported each section. Like up here is like game audio or like commentary during games. This one here is the game audio. This one here is like the voiceover, sound effects 1, sound effects 2. Here's some music. Here's music 2. Oops. And then here's to make sure the volumes and such actually stay a fair amount, which some of the sections just sucked. Right here, this was upsetting. So I was like, I need to get each of these stems into FL Studio and upload them. And so I put all the pieces together, which I'll explain in a bit, and I accidentally cut off a part of the video. So this almost didn't make the video. I almost missed. And this was like the end of a game, which was Charizard versus Dr. Mario. $60 for... That's crazy. Oh wait, no, $60 is a normal game. Okay, I thought it was like 50 or something. I was like, what? Okay, here's all the songs. If you look at the description, I use an insane amount of songs. I kind of feel bad. Here's my Break the Targets remix that I gave to Jackson, and I'm like, Jax, I'm gonna use this one time just for this video. I promise. And he was cool with it, but at the same time, I'm like, please don't stop using my song, please. Even though I have another Smash remix, which I might use for another video. Anyways, here is video from the camcorder. Oh, maybe I should show you what it looks like to load up the camcorder program. Everything was basically adjusting for volumes and side chaining, which means the music will dip behind the voice, but I also made it dip behind sound effects. This was the announcer's sound effects. That's why it's also panned. For some reason, the announcer's voice would be in like your left ear. And I'm like, why is that? You want your YouTube video audio to be -12 to -6 or so. And I feel like I did that with my voice, but with everything else, not so much. So Jax was slightly louder than mine. I'm like, dang it. And then some sections where I was playing the game, I'm like too quiet, and some things you can't hear. Like my brother, he says truck kun, and I pull up a picture of a blushing truck, but you can't really hear him say truck kun, and it sucks. Using loudest meter to see if there's any peaks and ridges, and then I adjust it with compressor. Here's a stereoizer, compressor, or limiter, maximizer, all that. Here's an EQ to make sure it's clean and not muddy. Then I did basically the same thing with the overall thing. Then here are all the songs that went into one video. Okay. Have fun, Kuta. Have a good day. That's a lot of colors. There's so many colors, dude. So after watching your video, wait, let me select this. Okay. Wait. Okay. So after watching your video, I happen to be playing Smash Bros. Ball mod called Project Rex. I do want to play Project Plus or Melee Plus or whatever. Project Melee. On the Wii, and it has melee controls with some characters. So I got curious about the whole wobbling. Oh, you tried it. Wait. I got it first try and thought, well, aren't I? Yeah, wobbling is rough. And fun fact, I don't know if I included it in the video. Slippy disabled wobbling. So when I was trying to do wobbling, in like, me versus Jax's Donkey Kong. Yeah, Donkey Kong's versus Icy's right here. Um, I was doing wobbling, but I think because it was so laggy, it looks like it was working. It wasn't. They disabled wobbling. Okay, I did make some songs for this video. I think one is right here. When Jax called me coward. Yeah. Oh wait, let me disable YouTube music. Okay. Started doing it. I thought this is. Oh yeah. And fun fact, it took them like, I don't know, like 5 to 8 years to ban wobbling in tournaments. It was legal that entire time till like 2018 or something. Isn't that crazy? Yeah.
No.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Coward.
we got him.
So, hopefully you know the meme. Actually, I could probably pull up every song I did individually. Let's do this. Okay. Cut off part with Jax Mini, Jax voiceover, DK rap, break the targets. Baby, I'm yours. Okay. Oh, I guess I did 2 songs. Ish. Okay. So Baby, I'm yours. By Breakbot is that song. Hey, stop that. There you go. Solo. Okay, there you go. Oh, it's faster. Here, let me change the pitch or timing, then pitch. Okay. So all I did with this, simply because I don't want to open individual files, I'm too lazy for that. I got a synth from Serum. Try to make it sound like a Rhodes synth. I'm too lazy to pull it up. As well as a... Okay, come on. Wait. I use Boo Bass? No. I use FL Slayer, which is a guitar plugin. And then I used Serum for that synth and made it sound like a Rhodes piano. And then here's the bass. It's not amazing. This part, there's a Playboy Cardi song called Rip. I'm pretty sure. I didn't want to get copyrighted over it, so I just included the percussion. But also, I think my voice would have drowned out whatever we were saying, which you'll see in a sec. So I used 808. Yeah, actually, I don't think I used an 808 from Serum. I think these are all like cymatic samples, and I like edited them a bit. And then I did vocal chops, my own vocals. I did the and then the and then the percussion as well. That I can't believe I actually made that noise. Okay, you mentioned wanting to play Project Plus. Why just Project Plus since I had Smash Universe working? I mean, I'm down for whatever, but I wanted to play Project Plus because I'm pretty sure there's still tournaments of it going, as well as, it has like melee mechanics. Does Smash Universe have melee mechanics? But yeah, those are the songs I made for this. That is FL Studio. That's everything I did here. This part maybe took a week or so. Okay, back to the main screen and then load up DaVinci. Burp. And then pull up chat, load up DaVinci. Oops. I clicked off of something. Oh, this is cool. This is cool. I wonder if I can get the. No, I don't care about new version. Okay. So, could I? Wait. Pull this up. Oops. Get this out of the way. Okay. Oh. Okay. Does it have to be a window capture? Or okay, it's working. I'm scared to touch that one. VOB. This is the media player. Is this with my brother or with my friend?
$1 worth of Roman gear, and then on there I'm going to be customizing and stuff on top of some things on it.
Yeah, this one's with my friend. Okay. Oh, I took down my posters that I have. And then I put an Easter eggs for upcoming video ideas.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Right. Beer. 1, 2. Ooh.
This is weird. Weird to see.
Actually, I kind of want to see a picture of it. Wait, it's still recording.
Hello. Okay. Hello. Is this still playing? Why is it being weird?
Good. Beer. 1, 2.
Actually, I kind of want to see.
How do I? Wait. Pull this up. Pull up. Pull up. Pull that, and then I'm gonna risk it. Live on stream. January 2006. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I have facial hair. Oh wait, was actually curious. Oh wait, I don't know if Universe does, but I know Rex does, and Project Rex is a remake of MEX. And then the remake, plus and makes a remake. Oh, yeah. There's so many like, there's so many like versions. I'm scared to click on these. But the whatchamacallit? I didn't want to do too many videos. Reason being is because for these discs specifically, you had to finalize the discs, and that means you can't use them anymore. And they had about 30 minutes of recording time on them. And so I finalized this, and we ended up not using it. Oh yeah, I got this TV before my friend could come over. Yeah, he canceled on me too. That was crazy. And then I got the TV, and then he came over. Do you have a media player you use for your yeah. It's the reason being, for some reason my computer can't play them individually. I have to use an actual player. It's like 3, 2, 1 whatever media player, I think. Okay, let's do this. Click, click, click. Not working. Right, do I just hit play? How do I do this? It was also nice seeing like childhood stuff. Yeah. Oh, I think it's loading. Is that it? Okay, well, whatever. What's this one? Oh wait, yeah, I won't be able to see this without using Media Player Classic Home Cinema. That's what it's called. And I'll have the 321 logo on it. So if you're interested. This is me versus my brother. This is only part of it. I don't know why it's only showing part, but we were doing
same brain cell stuff. The same brain cell.
It was crazy.
I can make this. I can make it. But can you make this?
I
say doing abs.
I want to include this, but I couldn't find a good place to put
absolutely nothing.
But we legit did the same moves at the same time.
It's also kind of weird. Oh, good one. It's also kind of weird how we just like fly off screen on this TV. Am I dead? You are. Oh. Please.
Where's the player?
Okay.
Oh, it's over here.
All right.
Can I make this?
No more Mr. Nice Guy.
Hi, Mr. White Christmas.
I'm
crack. I love crack. GG's.
I
don't know who Mr. Nice Guy.
Oh well. Wait, can I go to the next one?
Number 10.
Why is that playing on here? Anyways. To DaVinci. What is this? When the video we worked on is done, can I also get your recording so I can possibly make exclusive photos of everything and gotta cut a funny minutes during setup? You know, I was gonna send it to you. Also, hi Name, how are you? I was gonna send it to you, but then you said you were gonna use it like blackmail. So I don't know. I'm scared. Okay, I'm really scared. Well, this loaded so much faster. Heck yeah. Let's change that song. Okay. Why is there a square here? The square hole. Not as black. I don't know. If I move this. Why is this square here? Oh wait. Do that. Why is this being weird? Window. Priority. Do that. Why is this being weird? So here's probably the part that's gonna take the longest. What if I move around in this? Huh? You can see my mouse moving, but nothing else. Why is... what? Even when I turn it off? What? Refresh? Hello? Okay, I'm going to make a new DaVinci. Application. Wait, is it application? Oh wait, that's just the audio. DaVinci Capture. Here you are. There are you. Okay. Okay. Automatic capture cursor. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's working. Okay, let me bring chat back up. I was gonna make a compilation art. Exactly, that is blackmail. Okay. Okay. So how I usually work, I do things in sections and parts. So like, I'm pretty sure this part is like Jack's onward. So I'm like, okay, I'll just do that, cut it up and all that. Uh-oh. I broke it. I'm like, okay, this one is like training arc part 1. Cut that up. I need water. Also, is the music playing? I kind of have to pee. Okay. How is that blackmail? It's me as well as for the funnies. Okay, okay, fine. I'll put it on a Google Drive. Okay, I guess we'll go through step by step. I really had to use Lucid Memories by Nightwind. My favorite synthwave artist. Also, sorry for the AC you're gonna hear soon. It's way too hot. I'm like rolling up my sleeves and stuff. Anyway, I had to use their stuff. It is just... I thought about making my own, but I'm like, this is too good. I even like sent them an email, and if they want me to remove it, then it's fine. So here's like the intro. I watched this intro, like specifically this part, a million times. It was like just about everything I wanted to capture for the video, and I think it's such a good way of saying what I want for this video. I want the old TV, I want to use the old GameCube, I want to use the camcorder. I just didn't want to be seen, to be honest, and so I'm like, okay, I'm wearing my stupid outfit. I looked over the recording and I didn't realize how yeah, I'm sorry, dude. But it's honestly a pretty normal start. I recently looked at my old streams, like my old VODs from like 2021. It might be worse than yours, I don't know. Here's a target test loop that I got from YouTube. I couldn't figure out this transition, like, for some reason. which I might have should have added a sound effect to this, but I'm also keeping a notepad of like what I want to fix for the whatever next video I do. But I had to reload this asset, but with a target test background in it, and do that transition there, and then load it up. Transition. I really liked the. I think the. Where are you? What is it? Camera shake, and like the glitch, transitions. I think those like encapsulate what I'm going for the most. Here's a clip from Scamming Big Influencers, the Kung Fu Panda. Here's sus stock images, Jax, the meme GIF. Here's, target test, and then the screen recording. So I did ask Kutona if she had the VOD. She couldn't find it. It was like the only VOD she couldn't find, which is like the one time. Like, it's crazy. It's funny. But I'm so glad I had like the screen recording. But the reason being is because like right here, I like click to skip ahead in the VOD of when I'm like telling Jax to like F you and all that stuff. Has the same quality as your phone, higher quality in Discord. That's crazy. Honestly, forgot about doing that to you. Yeah. Also, in this clip, fun fact, you do. So he grabs me, and then you charge maybe like a few frames after, and so to me, it's like I didn't take it as you actually were wanting to combo and you were holding. Oops. You were holding that to combo. Like you were holding it before he grabbed me in my head, because, you know, this is Nintendo Wi-Fi. And so you have to throw out moves before things happen. And so I'm like, I don't think you were really charging right when you saw he grabbed me. But if you did, I showed that I beat you in this video. So, get got. There's my coverage, covering my butt. And then adding a little animation there, a little bit more animation. I'll put the green screen and a filter over it. A filter I got off of YouTube, like an overlay. Put my face over it. I thought about doing my back head right here, but I'm like, I think that would have distracted too much from this whole scene. No, I saw you grab you. Yeah, right. You literally in the comments, I have the screen recording. You said, sorry, EP. I was charging before. Yeah. So, I see what you're trying to do. I really like this shot, even though it's dumb and it's stock footage I got. I just like the big head on the dude. Here's the Aang transition, and you can even like, you see he grabs me, and then you see like the little animation in the corner for a second. I was like, I hope no one calls me out on that. SpongeBob, but with a blur effect and chromatic aberration. Text. Basically copied one for one from my other video. Then an overlay over him beating me. But this was when we were fighting for scamming big influencers. These were the after games. Actually, no. This one was the main game. He beat me in it. This was the game after that, I think. Or the third game. Actually, I think this was the third game. His second was like Dr. Mario. And then, but I beat his doc, so I had to use the third game, and then he beat me like all the other times. I'm just evil. Yeah, alright. Then footage from the custom stage. So here with every single, oh, you can't see the full screen, that sucks. Okay, let me make this bigger. I downloaded something Carp has to be like, oh, here's a older version of Windows But I'm like, I don't want to get rid of my extension. And I'm like, oh, but then here's like new YouTube. I'm like, I wonder if I can make it look like old YouTube and then do it. But then at the same time, I'm showing all these clips, basically one after another. And so I'm like, nah, I'm just going to include just the recording itself, and that's it. To be fair, I started charging after and held it for the throw. I mean, yeah, but I also know Jax, the second he saw you swing, he would have thrown me. Even if it was the Nintendo Internet. This animation, I wanted to draw Nintendo 64, but I couldn't find a box for it to like draw over. So I was like, whatever. Running slowly in Melee, that was also one of the last things I did. Terminal montage. And then the animation, I think a little sparkle. I think I got that green screen from YouTube. This sound effect, I got it from Angel Beats. I think it was like the second episode where Noda's like, and it goes, ching! I'm like, that's the perfect sound effect for this. I'll be honest, Melee is probably my worst Smash game. Bro, Melee is my favorite. I might actually start taking it more seriously. If I can figure out how to do like the lower resolution Melee and it runs smoother, I would definitely do it. So here was one recording for my camcorder, and I recorded 3 different things. So this one, I recorded the title screen. I animated it in a different project and then exported it. And then I changed the name, but I didn't want to fix it. I was like, I'm going to have to set this up. I'm going to have to connect it back to a converter. And even more so, I'm going to have to finalize another camcorder disc. And that was like the last straw. I only realized like 3 days before. Where's that Melee? I'm like Smash 64 and Smash 3DS. I think my worst is Smash 3DS. That thing is rough. But I haven't played Wii U, but I would assume it's similar. The other thing I recorded was the Wombo Combo on my CRT. And then I recorded the actual footage of me getting wrecked on Kutona's stream, but on the CRT with the camcorder. So maybe I could show that. You know what? I'll show that like at the end. Or how about I do this? I paste it right here. I take this, then I'll copy that, and then I'll paste it over here. Okay, back to it. Okay, here's the animation. Put my head over it. Come on, do something. Okay. Oh wait, yeah. What adapter? So the on stuff didn't work well for me. If you remind me when I'm ending stream, I'll find it for you. It's like buried underneath a bunch of wires right now. So this is the replay footage that we would get if you played a modded character on a normal stage. That's really interesting. I had no delay or anything for me. Wait, what had delay? What, the on stuff? It was like really bad quality, and I couldn't get audio to come out for the on stuff. Yeah. Okay, so this is if you used a modded adapter and then watched the replay on Slippy. So this is Wolf, and some of the characters, you would get Solo Popo. What else? There's another one. I think you got Crazy Hand and maybe Giga Bowser. But because me and Kerbo did custom or modded stages for majority of them, we wouldn't get anything. It just wouldn't play, period. The Uncle Punch logo. Slippy, how it looked. Uncle Punch, the animation with the target test and the braking. Yeah, see, it'll last for like a frame or two. Yeah. Oops. Maybe just one. Yeah, just one frame, I guess. I don't want to listen to this. Okay. Go. Us fighting, but like memeified. My training arc in Uncle Punch, practicing my wave dashes, practicing my what is it called? Like, it's not a waveland. Oh my gosh. Basically practicing Galint, like trying to get Galint. And I did okay a couple times, but pretty bad overall. Dash dancing. I think dash dancing's my worst. Putting Donkey Kong to sleep. And then, okay, this is like the fun one. Absorbing Ness's, whatchamacallit, PK Blast 3 times, and then perfect shielding it, shoots Game & Watch, and whatever is behind him into the blast zone immediately. And I was hoping no one noticed that there's black bars that came up for this. I don't know why. I don't know which version of Melee I was recording. Oh yeah, that's another thing. So certain parts, what is this song? Certain parts of this video, I would record on 1, default Melee, 2, Arcanea build Melee, which is the one me and Jax fought on, 3, Uncle Punch, and then 4, 20XX mod, which allowed for like better camera controls, like rainbow FD, like invisible characters, like stuff like that, which helped for like B-roll footage. And then each time I would have to make it to where I would have to turn off the like the sound effects and stuff. So I'd say I did it like half the time where I turned off the sound effects, but like the most important times I didn't, and it was annoying. Knowing I have to deal with, like, export my like vocal audio over. Transition. Okay. I have a great Smash video idea that you want to do, but it'll probably be a year until. Sorry, mate. But yeah, I'm down. I love Smash. This was a little tricky of figuring out how I wanted it to play. Like, I knew I wanted animations to come up to these like screens, like these like screenshots. So it was a little tricky putting them all together, and especially like animating it to be full screen. I was like, how do I want this? I was like, do I want it to zoom in? Well, no, this art piece itself isn't zoomed in, so that wouldn't make sense. And then like basically just using transitions and either moving it to the left or right, and then or like you see with this one, like making it bigger, but like not the actual art piece itself bigger. I also didn't know you could jump out of Shine. That bothered me. After learning, that was rough. I only had 5 days to do this. I legit only had 5 days while I was cleaning and like working and stuff. Here's a green screen that I got on YouTube of Captain Falcon dancing. And I was like, yes, the moonwalk. But this is Brawl Falcon, so that made it a little rough. Subspace using Project Frag. So every stock we would use debug move to change to a playable character. Would it be like a Nuzlocke? And that's why we would change after every stock? But yeah, that sounds cool. I'm like, subspace sounds fun to do, but I feel like everybody does like subspace for it. So I'm like, I don't know how we could like change it. And I just don't really like Brawl, so that would make it better. The green or cyan, whatever, is my color. More like a randomizer. Okay, cool. That makes it easier. This was my first match online, so that's why you see it like do waiting game. Or else I would have tested it before, because I don't like wasting people's times online. I get scared. And so that's why it was like you had to program it to read online matches, which is dumb to me. Yeah, versus this Peach, I got 1 stock. I was very happy. Another reason why this took so long was all the animations and memes and like stuff to include which I didn't do for my training arc stuff, which I'm like, people are definitely gonna lose interest in the video during this part, during the training arc. But whatever, it makes for the story. Double jump cancels. Now that I think about it, I don't even know if this is a double jump cancel. I think you use the platform as a double jump cancel, and it's like a waveland, but better. I think, could be wrong. I want to make this. What? I want to make this like my wallpaper. I really like that. Lucas is already like my iPad's wallpaper, so he could get randomized into a good character like Super Sonic. Okay. Who is permanent Final Smash or Sopo? We love Sopo here. My goat. Ah! Okay. Next. Yeah, I had to look up information. I didn't want to like put captions of information just to be like, oh wait, it's actually wrong. What? Box. There's a lot of like shortcuts that don't look as good on the CRT, but at the same time, it's like these are like tiny things that does it really matter? You know, we need to figure out how it's just like hee hee ha ha. I don't get why you diss Brawl so much. It is so slow. Like to me, the only thing I liked about it, even as a kid, okay, so as a kid, I loved making custom stages, and I loved like the upgraded graphics at the time. I didn't really play Subspace Emissary. My brothers wouldn't let me like ruin their progress. And my eldest brother would be playing with his friends on Brawl, but I would still be playing Melee. And so like I have more nostalgia for like Melee, as you could obviously see. But at the same time, it's like I don't really have the same. You can have like 46 saves. Yeah, well, I didn't know that at the time. They just said no, don't touch it. But anyways, it's like I don't have the same Brawl nostalgia. Even though I did play it a lot and like experiment, but that was just with custom stages. And it was crazy seeing like the upgraded graphics. That was cool. Oh, and watching like the Subspace videos, I watched those religiously as a kid. But other than that, it's like those are the parts. You didn't have nostalgia nor experience that you did with. Yeah, it's like fighting one-on-one. I didn't really have that experience with Brawl, and so when I play it now, it's just like, wow, this is really slow, like, and I kind of don't like it. With 64, I love the art direction that it took. With Melee, I love the art direction it took. And with Brawl, I love the art direction it took to a degree. I don't think it, like, it's cool, but it's also kind of weird. Like, in 64, you're playing with toys. In Melee, you're playing with trophies, but you're like in this cyber simulator. Like, this is a simulation. But with Brawl, it's like I didn't get any of that feeling for me. I'll be honest, Smash 4 is a perfect medium between good gameplay and movements. Whoa, that is a hot take, bro. To me, it's in between Ultimate and Melee. And when I say Melee, I mean like competitive Melee. I love the physics with Ultimate, but I love the movement and ability in Melee to where it actually gives you more options to express how you want to play. And so, like, to me, that is a crazy take, man. But I didn't play Smash 4 whatsoever. Weak in gameplay, I really like it. Like, single player, it's kind of rough, I will admit. But the way you move and like the physics of it, I really like it. To me, it's like if the physics is good, I like it. That's why I don't like Brawl. And like Melee, I like it. Like, yeah, you sink like a rock. That's rough, but to me, it's like in my head, this makes sense. Whereas playing other games, even Ultimate, sometimes I'm like, this doesn't make as much sense. But at the same time, you can actually move easier. It's like more beginner friendly for Ultimate, and that's why I like it a lot. Racing through. But yeah, this was versus my brother, and I wanted to edit it like I did with Jax. I love this meme. This one is like, this dude gives his friend, his coworker, like a cake for Pride Month, and it says, "Be who you are for your pride." And I love their singing. He's like, "Why'd you give me this cake?" He's like, "'Cause you're gay." He's like, "Be who you are for your pride." I feel like the physics in Ultimate is too incomplete for a set. Yeah. I mean, like, at the time, I think it was, like, exactly where it needed to go compared to Brawl and Smash 4. But now that it's older, it's like, okay, let's see how we do this. Like, I'm frothing at the mouth for the next one. I didn't let my brother pick the stage. I was like, we have to do something competitive. Oh, he wanted his captions to be white. And I'm like, that doesn't work, man. I'm sorry. It just hasn't aged. To me, it's aged the best out of all the games. Like I love the Melee tech, and then the Ultimate physics. He didn't actually know this was recording our audio, which was funny. Yeah, I know what you mean. He didn't know we were recording, so he was just, this was coming off the dome. It's funny. Yeah. Oh, I didn't explain this in the video of why I said we were like natural enemies. I meant like fire versus ice. And he's like, yes, big lizard versus Sherpa. Oh yeah, Soldier Boy saying you. Okay. I won that. I don't know how I won that first match, the time battle. We should have done a coin match. That's funny. SD. Did I make the comeback or did he two-stock me? Yeah. So I showed him his portion of the video maybe like 2 weeks before it came out, and 2 weeks to a month. I think it was like 2 weeks, maybe even 3 weeks. And he was frothing at the mouth. He kept telling me like, when's he coming out? When's he coming out? And he showed his students portions of the video. I was not expecting that whatsoever. It like seriously caught me off guard. Some parts and he showed them parts of my my last video. Some parts they got, some parts they didn't. Like they didn't know what crypto or a VTuber. They didn't know what that was, and I'm like, oh, this is a horrible gateway. I am so sorry. I'm ruining the future of America with my videos. But yeah, I didn't edit any of the audio until I like put it all together and exported it to FL Studio. And so like the sound effects, I use sound effects from Avatar, right here, where they're like, yeah, aw, or like, oh, okay, yeah, okay. And it was like really loud compared to like our voices, and so he didn't like that. And so now in the video it's like really quiet. This is unrelated, but wouldn't you agree that everyone who plays Captain Falcon has the exact same mindset, but only when playing it? Yes. And I can understand why some people think playing Captain Falcon is cringe, because people will play kind of the same way. But at the end of the day, he's still more hype than majority of the characters. I can't stand Min Min or Sora at this point. For some reason, this Dark Ride GIF that I got and upscaled, it was like bugging as well as this Smeargle. Yeah, you see that like flash? Yeah, like why? What is that? What is that? Smeagol. Yeah. Yeah, I use like upscalers for some of this stuff. Oh, 1 second. I got a text. I need to respond. Bam. Okay. I might have to go soon. I might have to end it. Just hee knee and Falcon Punch. Yeah, pretty much. Hee stomp knee. I usually don't care for this in videos, but I thought this was like too iconic to not include. Like that. No. Bunch of captions. STDs. I hate when people play Sora and Pyramith and these same moves every time. Yeah. I think just spamming the same moves is kind of rough, but at the end of the day, everyone's at like different points, and they're playing. Okay, I need to be gone by 5 to 5:30, so we got an hour. We gotta speed run this baby. This also was from the HD texture pack, but I wanted it to be smaller in the corner, not take up everything. And I couldn't opacity it or else it'd look weird. Actually, maybe I could have gone like this. Yeah, maybe that'd be fine. But it trying to stretch it and stuff looked weird. Maybe I could have done it on my iPad, but it still looked weird. My brother and I would do the event matches, and I had such a hard time at the time that I like asked for his help. I'm like, you try it. And I finally got FD after like 20 years of playing this game. And whatchamacallit. I was upset because I was grinding off stream. I never grind anything off stream if I've streamed it. But yeah. This is why I play characters nobody does. Dude, I'm sorry. Banjo's pretty bad to me too. Like, pretty simple. You can suck my simple. You play as Ness. He's literally bottom tier. Anyways, I can't stand Banjo and to a degree Terry. It depends on how the person plays Terry. But oh yeah, the Falcon Punch counter, Warlock Punch, rest counters. But yeah, it depends on how they play it. I'm playing Ness. I'm more of Lucas. Yeah, I like Lucas more. And like, those guys can be cringe as well. Also depends on how you play it. But like, if you spam grenade, side B, and like those pellets, I'm like, that is so cringe. I cannot stand you. I just don't think I like DLC now that I think about it. It's like, I love them, and I didn't understand why people didn't like them, but over time, yeah. Oh, there's Leffen and his toxic glory. I don't really play Ninja. Play Min. How dare you? I like Hero. Luigi is also depends on how you play it. I found out I really like Luigi in Melee. I don't like Luigi in Ultimate, it's alright. But in Melee, he's really fun. Like, if you just spam the B buttons, if you wave dash everywhere, if you go for a grab, it feels fun. I don't know what it is. Yeah. Oh, he's just weird and goofy. Yeah, my brother was making fun of me. Hate Steven Ultimate? That's fair. I don't play too much online. And, you know, my friends don't really play Steve or know how to play Steve. And so, like, yeah, he can be cringe with, like, the up tilt and all that stuff. But at the same time, it's like, if you don't know how to play him, he's alright. You know? I want to make fun of the Twitch plugin. But then I was like, you know what? What if I actually, like, show it for, I think, legit a frame or two? It was great. Twitch just unfollowed me from you. Nah, you unfollowed me. You hate me. You said I said I don't like Banjo, and you unfollowed me. But yeah, I wanted to make fun of like the Twitch plugin, and then once I actually watched the video, I was like, wait, it says it right there. Okay. I thought that was funny, but at the same time. But yeah, I wanted to include more like of the event stuff and like me getting tilted, but I'm like, no, this is going on way too long, man, and it's kind of boring. Oh yeah, this is a Majora's Mask reference. They get the font for that. Oh wait, no, I used different sizes, but with the Melee font. That's right. M overlay, if I never said. Training montage. I think it went on slightly too long, but at the same time, I'm like, I spent hours doing training montage to the point where I stopped talking during recording. This was me versus Kerbo, the only one that saved. You won. If you check the Melee or the Slippy replays, you won 4 of the 6 times we played. I won like the first and last one, I think. No, Banjo was pretty bad because he's they made his other attacks weak. Good, they deserve to. I hate him. No, I'm just kidding. Oh yeah, every time someone taunted, they got hit immediately. It was funny. Warlock punch. I can't believe I did this like really cowardice air dodge out of your Warlock punch. I'm like, I could have air dodged up, you know. My bad. Also play Pac-Man. Yeah, Pac-Man is really cool if you do like the fun, what do we call it? If you do the like the crazy setups. He's frustrated to play against, but it's like at the same time it's like hype to see those crazy stuff. I can also play Pac-Man in Ultimate, and you know that because we go to tournaments as Pac-Puff, remember? Yes, I definitely do remember. Kept doing a single slap to the face as Ganondorf. Yeah, that was funny. The punk. Whatchamacallit? Break the targets. Loved it. These maps are so cool, but this took quite a few tries. The Charizard and Sonic ones took forever. This one took a try or two, I think. Maybe just one. Wolf took one. DDD took one. This took forever. Oh my gosh, maybe like 30 to 45 minutes. I would not be surprised. Same with Sonic. It was those two down there. Oh my gosh, the trauma. This one, I love DDD. He was fun. Or did he? I don't know why I didn't play him in. Do I think I can beat? I actually almost did. Beat him. Honestly? I don't know. Why am I still talking? Oh, voiceover right here. Right there. Okay. Playing Zelda game, and Link goes to slash Ganon, and he just dodges and gets caught. Smack. You know, I can see that. Sorry, my thing keeps falling. Stop it. This was like one of the last things I did in the video. Transitioning to the showdown. But yeah, fundamentals. There's that one screen. I was so happy to see this screen because I did it so early in making this video, but it was one of the last things I saw, and I was like, oh my gosh, it's finally time. This is my brother's villager farm from a world we had. We don't play it anymore. Actually, I should show you guys my giant pyramid from it. Anyways, this, I plan on using this in every video if I ever have to like do a editor's note kind of thing. Like pause the video, take a screenshot, adjust it to this this like tilting, and then have Pikachu like react and talk with me, like all that. I was kind of sad it didn't go long enough for Pikachu to like make his noises and do his weird animations, but whatever. Yeah, his games. Okay, I'm so sorry. I have to use the restroom. I'm going to play. You can watch this while.
There we go.
Okay, hopefully. Be right back. I'm gonna use the restroom.
Dirty Mark player.
I have to ask, did you play any in preparation for this?
No.
No. Okay, good.
It was like only a little laggy.
Yeah. It might get worse.
Oh no.
It's getting like
I just realized I'm
progressive.
playing Wolf. This is crazy.
Yeah, and man. What do
This
you
is
know?
so weird. I'm trying to grab. And I'm
Really?
sad.
Wait, we're on FD.
We are.
No! Where's my? Oh, I saw that.
Oh,
No
I
way.
got goated. They made his recovery good.
Nah.
Oh,
No, I killed myself trying to go for it.
real.
I blame the lag.
Yeah. Okay.
Wait, I'm not trying to perfect shield him. Wait, you ate my grab or my jump. Frick. Frick you, man.
No.
No! He jumped. Uh-huh. Oh, wave dash.
How slow I fall off.
I know, without like the kill screens.
Yeah.
Wait, I didn't mean to roll. No! Oh, he went for it. I'm dead.
Did I go for it? Yeah, I thought I was gonna go way farther.
No, I feel like it's worse in this one. Oh,
It's so
sorry,
much
I didn't know it was
worse.
loud. Hold up. Crouch cancel. Wait, I shouldn't have told you that. There we go, there we go. Shut up. Okay. Anytime you're not in Kadona's chat, she tries so hard to push you to know. Dude, we're not best friends. We're gay lovers. We kiss each other goodnight. Also, it's Community Day right now. I started streaming right when it turned Community Day on Pokemon Go. I am upset. I want my shiny duck. I'm gonna like have it on in the background in case anything pops up. You know what? I'll do a daily incense as well. Why not? Suck it. Yes, exactly. A little bit of tongue. Oh, so I asked Jax what he wanted his captions to look like what color and stuff. He was like either red or blue or something like that, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna make it a gradient, cause like that's his color, like a red to a hawk to a blue. So I got his photo and I like manually put it in. Why is it going that way? Anyways, link those back up. You mentioned earlier that you were trying to recover our match. It doesn't matter anymore because the video's out, but the Falcon Punch Clash, we should try to recover. Did we have a Falcon Punch Clash? Oh, speaking of, I want to show you the one with my brother. I hate going over how I made this. I do it. Here's the Invincible reference I still need to watch. I hate going over this. I do it because it helps me in the future remember how to edit, or like, you know, if someone wants to learn how to edit and stuff, then hopefully this helps. But I just want to, or like talk about things I wanted to include, things I did, and that was funny. But I hate going over it because it's like, oh my gosh, I want to edit more. I want to do more stuff. And now I'm like, but the pain. This is a shiny Gen 2 Charizard, by the way. His regular shiny now is black and red, but none of his alt costumes are black and red. It's just green and purple. I'm like, heck yeah, Gen 2 reference. When this game came out in Gen 2, heck yeah. So, what I think about with this game, this match specifically, is the first match worked well, all the other ones didn't. So we probably should have like closed out of the game between each one, and it would have ran more smooth, as well as using like a lower quality HD texture pack, whatever. But man, I did try everything to make it look well, and it just didn't. Also, my dad really likes this part. There's a old show, I think, called the Billion Dollar Man or something, where the dude's a bionic man and he has like this funny sound effect. So showing my dad that, he really liked it. But like the moving in slow motion is kind of lame for the video, but I also think it gave it charm. I think it was funny. And if it was faster, maybe this video would have just been an hour. That's crazy. Oh, what did you do? $6 billion man. Is it? Or is it $1 million? Or billion? I don't know. Yes, we did Falcon Punch Clash on a modded stage. That was Earthbound. Yeah, the Earthbound stage is hype with the spaceship, but the last hit was 5%, or was a high percent face to face, and we both Falcon on. Oh, actually, it might be $6 million man, huh. Or 100 million. I'm gonna look it up. But the Earthbound stage, at least in this video, that was my favorite part. And I will admit, I did think about making parts of this video into like YouTube shorts. But then I'm also like, I don't want to contribute to the problem. I'm like, out of principle, I will not. I am not doing that. Recorded some Smash Ultimate and tested it to see if it'll work on here. It didn't. What else? What else? Back shots. I feel like my commentary during these games weren't as good as it should have been. Yeah, frame data was a thing I was really happy to include. So like, yeah, that was fun, whatever, Jigglypuff thing. But then taking actual matches using gecko codes to show the actual whatchamacallit, in order to show the actual hitboxes and stuff. I was so happy to do that. I can't believe I didn't think of it like sooner. The punches hit and only one of us won. I have a suspicion of who it was. Tails is actually kind of broken in this game. Like, his aerials were really good at comboing and like setting up. I could see him being like a Pikachu. I don't think I did anything special besides like Falcon Punch counter.
Oh my god.
Wait, what? Oh no, wait. Yeah, there we go. Right here. There we go. I'll just include game audio. I thought his favorite was Psyduck, but I'm like, wait a minute, no it's not, it's Slowpoke. And Bulbasaur / Venusaur, so we were fighting over them. Upset I got hit by that. What you call it? Where's the wee boy? Yeah, I don't know if he knows that I actually did get that reference, the Gen 2 reference. I love Gen 2. It's such a good game. I was iffy about adding stuff like this that like stops the match for a second, but I'm also like, dude, it's just vibes. Oh my gosh. I almost did something absolutely horrific and cringe. I'm actually glad I did it. Oh, this Snorlax was terrifying as a kid. Because to me, it's like you never know where he's going to come down, and he takes up like half the stage. And he's like an instant KO. So like, oh my gosh. He was terrifying as a kid. But like, I loved him. Still do. The wee boy. Hitboxes. Hitbox jank. Unknowns? I wish you could fall through the hole in this unknown. I wish there was a Captain Falcon mod that made his final smash the Falcon Punch from the end. Yeah, that'd be sick. Oh, speaking of final smashes, I'm kind of upset as a Marth main. I didn't add his like secret unused audio where he's like, let's dance, you know? I'm upset I didn't use that in this. That would have been hype. That was gonna be his final smash audio for this game. Okay, let's see. Yeah, Ness? Oh yeah, that event is so easy. You know, with like the 4th worst character in the game. I mean, I know the thing changes all the time, but like still, I'm not Hungry Box. I don't play Ness. That's crazy. Where's Doc? Yeah, Doc's up here and Mewtwo's down here. DK's definitely gone up because of June bug in them. The first time I saw Snorlax in Splash, I was like, oh, he jumps. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that was my reaction too. He was terrifying. I feel bad I'm not. Oh, the animation I was talking about, like right here. He does like, he crosses his arms and then he goes up and then sideways. Like, he looks so cool doing this. What is this? Oh, yeah. I use that sound effect like a million times. Oh, some of the sound effects going from DaVinci to FL, they like change pitch. Some of them didn't show up. It was like, I don't understand what went wrong. Oh yeah, here's the wave dash. Input. I wish, dude, if it wasn't laggy, I'd be wave dashing everywhere. This one didn't show up as well as I hoped. Only Up reference, but then again, I don't really know what Only Up looks like, so maybe I just couldn't spot it. The dunk also didn't really show up, especially since depending on the size of the stage, he's the size of the whole. Yeah, he'll get ya. Boing, 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 boing. Pills, take your pills. Okay. Schizophrenia pills. I think I'm just. Oh. I think I'm gonna skim through this next, like the rest of this, because these are just basically references and things I wanted and didn't want to keep in. So here's Melee Moments. If you like my video, definitely watch his videos. His art, his like, just everything, his information, like everything about it. He makes his own music for his videos as well. Like, it is just so good. This isn't a perfect shield. I also found out I was trying to do a light shield. That I wasn't even doing a perfect shield. It's basically like right timing, right? At least I'm pretty sure. Punching cat. Upbeat. Yeah, there's that arrow. What's this? Yeah, that was a crazy grab. His earbuds fell out. Oh my gosh, if it wasn't laggy, I'd rock him. I couldn't find a good photo. And then there was Squidward. And I was like, okay, I guess so, if it's Squidward. Okay. Buff Luigi. Crazy. I feel like my recoveries were kind of crazy. Here's Junebug. Yeah, look, his eyes went up. That was weird. This was a good match. With like the Squidward walking sound effect. Where he just grabs Nana and runs away. And they die because of it. Like, that's crazy. Oh yeah, here's the input. That's funny. Yeah. Well, you kind of hold it like slightly forward. At least I'm pretty sure. And you have to grab like 30% up, I think. So hopefully you can wobble more often. But hopefully if we play together, it disables it like Slippy. The Smash Gods. Where are you? Yeah, there's Mango. Oh. Smash Summit 6. I feel like I should have made this like 20% maybe, but it didn't come on through as well. But at the same time, it's like you can't see the gameplay whatsoever really. The Smash Gods, you got all 5 of them. I have a question for you. Are the Naruto games any good? The only thing I know is that the special attack animation are insanely good. It depends on what game. I grew up playing the PS2 versions. I have a Switch game that has like 3 different games in one. And the animations were crazy. And it was like timed event kind of stuff. And it was fun, but I just never finished it. But I think they are as good as any other anime game. Like, anime games are alright, in my opinion. Friends episode. But not much, not much to it, in my opinion. Yeah. Would you play one of them for that video when we get to it? Yeah. If that ends up, like the top 10 in our list, I would definitely. I just don't know if they're like, the best quality games, but like, I genuinely do like them. At least I did. Oh my gosh, Itachi was my main. Oh my gosh, I'm like remembering things from it now. It's crazy. The Ices, yeah. Oh yeah, this part, Jax had to take a call, and this entire time I was trying to. The stick on this game is so sensitive, so I was trying to jork it for Jax, and then I killed myself. I was gonna remove fighters from my top 5 since we have BT3. Oh, okay. I'm like, to me, BT3 is like a must. Maybe we could even do like the BT4. Oh, there was another Hungry Box thing I wanted to include. Or maybe it was like more of this rant of like him complaining about Fox. But yeah, he's memeable. And other things, oh, something I didn't include. It was the very last thing I added to this, was a part from the Smash documentary where they're talking about one of the best players ever, Asin. I was like, you know what, this fits. He's like, why did I, he threw a Martha F smash one time, he misses, second time he misses, and then you think you won't do it again, and it hits the third time, and he's like, why did I get hit by that? That was so stupid. That was literally exactly what was happening in the game, and I'm like, I have to include this. Plus, it's the documentary. It's like, yeah, I have to. I want to do BT4, but I couldn't find a download, and you need ad block to actually download it. I have an ad block. I can search for it, but again, Kerbo, it's probably gonna be a while before I can record, and especially like for collabs, because that takes scheduling, and oh my gosh. But I would still be down for BT4. I was like, what if we did like Minecraft PvP at one point, and then like made fun of like the Mr. Beast event where it was like Dream versus Technoblade, but then I was really thinking about that today. But then at the same time, it's like, no, even if it was like for memes and stuff, I don't want to make fun of like anything that has Technoblade in it, even if it has Dream in it, so yeah. There's H-Box. Okay. It's just some animation. Actually, before anything, we should schedule when to show you how to edit. And if we can, I'd like to do Kuthona at the same time, so I can teach you guys at the same time. Here's the part I got the thumbnail. He was so real for SDing. I didn't even think about him giving like a homie stock. Joker reference. Plus side of BT4 is that you don't need to download a save for every character. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's like Slippy too, where you have every stage and character unlocked. This showed up for too long for this much reading, but this was genuine reaction. So true. Oh yeah. Oh, the hitboxes. I'm so happy with how that came out. Like, look at this. There's a hitbox. So like, of course it wouldn't hit me, and especially not like shine spike me, but that was so close, especially once I side B right there. Like, look, my knee is in it at that point. But too bad it's not an active hitbox anymore. Wait, does it have the arrow for once it's active? No. Oh well. I wonder what Jax thought of like the hitboxes, because I feel like he like ever so slightly missed it. He was basically edging me with hitboxes, which is a crazy sentence, and that is such a funny grab. Kuthona will be tricky to schedule. Yeah, no, that's fair. It's like, again, that's a preference, but if not, it's whatever. I love Melee, the grab behinds. Oh my gosh. And you go down screaming. Oh. I don't know. Actually, no, I didn't list it in my song. This song is Fumes by Eden. Actually, specifically the Eden Project. I don't think he released it once he became Eden. Yeah. So with the CRT filter and everything, a lot of this like opacity stuff didn't show up as well. What is this? Oh, this was hilarious to me. Jax just went like for like a split second, and so you just see a gorilla for a split second. It was so, oh my gosh. I'm like, every time somebody does like I'm gonna do that now. I think that is so funny. Oh my gosh. Oh, this one? This is probably my favorite part, or like favorite animation in the video. Probably not my favorite part in the video. Well, I don't think we're there yet. But using Game Pigeon, this is like also part of my childhood now that I'm older. Using Game Pigeon just to make a dumb animation. Oh my gosh, I love it. I'm geeking out over it. It's so stupid. Oh my gosh. And I'm using a protractor. I'm sorry, for my top 5 on our list, because wait, what? Most of my real fighting game? No. I'm glad to have that. Captain Falcon Wii controller. This match was brutal. This match could have been a YouTube short in and of itself. It is 1 minute and 11 seconds. Oh my gosh. And then he flips out of here. I thought that was hilarious. This was a little rough looking, but whatever. What is this? Oh yeah, the quick nose. I wish we could. Yeah, I love Game Pigeon, dude, but no one plays it anymore because, you know, boomers. This grab was crazy, actually crazy. And then this, oh my gosh, like I wish they brought that back, or like Kirby's back throw, and you fall off stage. I love those gimps, but my gosh, that grab, that's brutal. Yeah. What is this? A minute and minute 11 seconds. 71-second game. So good. This is my favorite part. This match was so funny to me. He was also telling me like childhood stuff, his age and stuff like that, so I had to cut out a fair bit. And I think there's a part while he was telling me, I'm like, no, this part is too hype. Please, I don't want to cut it out, but I think it still came out really well. This was funny. On his end, okay. One of the things I want to fix about this video is using more of his audio and syncing it up with this. I didn't think about that till I was like halfway cutting through some of it. Ooh, a Quaxley appeared. Nope, not shiny. I only have 30 minutes for it to be shiny. Cry. Community day, why do you suck? But yeah, I didn't watch more of his end, but oh my gosh, maybe I should have. I think that's funny looking. The comparison between Ultimate and the spot dodge, or the roll dodge. Thought that was funny. And like the testing things out on this match, I thought that was funny. I think this is funny. Like, genuinely, I think this is the one I'm most pleased with, even though this one took forever and I was so tired editing it, but I think everything was just funny. What's this? Oh yeah, the quick like Spider-Man hanging on a wall frame every time I tech there, or somebody tech there. What's this? You did not. Yeah. Where's Canada? If I replace Fighter Z with Naruto on the list, I won't be actual fighting it. Oh, that's fair, dude. if we do Naruto, do you have a specific Naruto one in mind? Because if not, I would like to like revisit one of the old PS2 ones. I'm like, there's one in my head where it's me and my brother on the bridge where they fight Zabuza, and I was Itachi and I think he was Sasuke. And he was like, "You don't have enough hate in your heart, Sasuke." Yeah, it was good. What else? I actually have some of those songs in my stream playlist from those games. I recently added them. Ah, my alarm. Nope, I don't have to go yet, but I have to speedrun. Gamer leaning. I think this was probably my least favorite one. I don't know. I think I like took it too serious. This is funny though. Dude, stop. That's weird. Stop. Blushing Amsa, my beloved. I think I referenced Amsa too much. And if I was gonna reference like melee players, I should have done different players. The Great Naruto Bridge. Yeah, I forgot they called it that. Hawk Dudson wants to know. Wait, no. Doc Hudson wants to know your location. 0 to death. But I did have to include it because he beated me. I was like, I don't want it to be one-sided. This one was one of my favorites simply because we just kept getting rests because it had hitboxes, and it was just bull crap. Once the rests started coming out, it was such bull crap that I was like, this is good. I love it. Where are we? Oh my gosh, he comes back and immediately dies. No. If he did that to me, I would be so tilted, but it's still so funny. Yeah, the hitboxes. Yes. The Luigi mains were unplanned, and it kind of sucks because I wanted to wave dash everywhere with Luigi, but we're on Brinstar, and there's stomach acid on the floor. I think I had to think really hard with my 5 games since I put thought about putting the second games on it being Street Fighter 2 on SE. Yes, I wanted to do Street Fighter. I didn't know which one. Wait, is it on the virtual library? Because if so, I would definitely play Street Fighter 2 way more often. But yeah, and speaking of, it's like once I figure out how to make Melee run so much easier, I'm definitely gonna be playing it more often. And I even thought about doing like go to a in-person Melee tournament for the first time because I'm like, oh, I did my 5 days of training, that should count, and then like record it with the camcorder. If he did that, you'd have been a revenge video for that alone. Nah, this counts. I got my clip. I'm happy with it. And then he got clips off of me too. It was good. Move. You can check. Thank you, Kerbo. I'll need to remember to check too. The misfires were hilarious. Dude, up air into misfire, so much fun. Also, playing Sheik made me realize I don't really care for Sheik. I don't think she's fun, but this was a funny 0 to death. That was so funny. Me changing and he just me transforming and he just hit me. Hitboxes, different stuff. I think by this point, I was like, well, this match is alright. But I was also just so tired. Because I'm like, I'm so close to being done. Dude, me killing myself, that was wild. I was like, okay, Zelda has a better recovery. I'm going to switch to Zelda. Apparently not. It wasn't much better, to be honest. Sag. The first ever game I played is, well, you'll just have to wait for me to stream. Oh. Do it. I have streamed my first ever game, but I'm going to do a proper playthrough. Oh, me doing Da Vinci to show that he called me a coward. Dude in Quelt. Mia Sting. I was actually really happy that this was the last match, because he was like, hey, you do your main, I'll do mine. And I'm glad this was the last one, because our mains, my favorite map, and I could tell, like, at that point we were both getting pretty tired. So I was like, okay, let's see. Something I was going to include in this video, like as an end credit thing, was him going, that's his side B? Or, cause he kept saying, like, I was trying to spike him and he was like, yeah, with the taunt? And I was like, no, not with the taunt. Like, his taunt, like, we taunted mid-match and they only have one taunt, or all characters except for like one character has one taunt. But anyways, and so I was like, I finally got it. I was trying to spike you. He's like, yeah, with the taunt. I'm like, no. Oh, I'm sad I didn't get the king combo. But I was like, no, with the side B. He's like, that's his side B? I'm like, that would have been like a really good audio like ending, but at the same time, it's like, nah. I just want to say happy birthday to Melee, which I'll tell you in a sec. I was so iffy about including this. I was like, and you can't really hear it. I was like, you got a little quiet there. He's like, you just spiked the crap out of me. And he was like, you made me ponder my life decisions. And I'm like, Berserk is so iconic. It came out around Melee. This screenshot's super iconic. But controversial take, I hate Berserk. Specifically because of the end. And if you know, you know. I'm not going to elaborate on that, but I was fishing for this spike the whole time, and I'm so happy I got it. This is three or four different things put together. Okay, there's background paper. Yeah, this is 3 things put together, which they all fade into like the background paper that I always have. But here we have, let's disable this. I have footage of just FD. I use Melee 20XX build for it. I have just the EQ, and then I like built it around the dimensions of the FD. So I cut it out and then put it on a alpha output to make it cut out, and then I put Luigi. I tried making him into a green screen, and then I remembered this dude's green. Wait, what was it? What was it actually? Was it a green screen or was it a blue screen? Actually, I'm pretty sure I put him on a blue screen, I think with the 20XX build of Melee. No, it was purple screen. I was like, oh, he has blue pants, he has a green shirt, I'll do purple. And it still cut into his shirt, or yeah, his overalls. And now I had to like tweak his overalls to make it look like make it look like he's oh my gosh. Stop. Yeah. And then I had to like record footage like that. Oh my gosh. I'm like, I had to like adjust like the filter and stuff to make it look normal. And then because the camera was wonky, I did it on FD as well, like the wave dashes. And the angle wasn't right, and so his legs got cut off right here. I was really hoping nobody would say anything, but at the same time I'm like, it'd be funny if someone was like, dude, what happened to Luigi? So I released it and had it as a deadline the day I did, December 3rd. I wanted to release it, I think, like November 21st, because that's when Melee was released 24 years ago in Japan, but I missed the deadline. And so it was released December 3rd in North America, and I finished like a day or two before. And so I was like, this is my deadline. I want to say happy birthday, Melee, because so many good memories. Okay, now we look at this. Okay, what are you saying? What was the first game? Pokemon Emerald. My first game I owned. It wasn't the first game I played, but it was my own game, you know? Street Fighter 2 is not. No. Fatal Fury. Oh, with Terry? How much do you know about fighting games? Because I could probably teach you what I know. I don't know if I want to be taught. I think it's funny seeing people like flounder, you know? So I don't know if I want to be taught. But I know of stuff. I don't know how to do stuff, you know? Oh my gosh, this is bigger than I thought. Okay, over here. Then make this bigger. Okay. This one's gonna be big. Oh my gosh, this one's quite big. There we go. Okay. Here we go. Here is the Wombo Combo recorded on a CRT camcorder, put on a CRT to be recorded on a camcorder. Where are we at? So there's the title. Oh, here. Oh yeah, then it repeats. Oh, there we go. I think I was controlling it with my phone. Wombo Combo! Okay, so the thing I don't like about this TV is that there's these scratch marks that you probably can't tell because of the camcorder. And I had to clean the crap out of it. There was like 4 brown widows, and I think I got bit. They were either brown widows or some other sort of widow. That was brown. Like fake widows, I think they're also called. Anyways. But, oh my gosh, they scared the crap out of me. They gave me my arachnophobia back. And then, whatchamacallit? The speakers don't work, which is so upsetting. I'm like, I want to be able to recreate that audio. And speaking of, I thought about having a slightly backed up track of our voices, or actually of the whole thing, of all the audio, and made it sound like an old school TV. I don't think there was too much time for that, but at the same time, I'm like, oh, it probably would have been too loud for YouTube to do all that. And I don't think it would have been noticeable at all anyways. Here is Kitona's stream/clip on a CRT recorded by a camcorder. Yeah. I think I recorded the whole thing. Bam. Yeah, see, like that, like skipping in it, and then I pulled up the side. Hop in VC. What's this? Why? What is this? Oh, this! I was like, guys, I have to finalize my, as well. Yeah, I wish as well too. But we're gonna have a level of footage from when me and Katona played Marvel vs. Capcom. What? Oh, you mean like the floundering around? Oh no, maybe I'll play like an hour before. Maybe, I don't know. So I've been hanging out with friends, and we've been putting projecting games onto a projector and playing games like that. And I was like, guys, I need footage to finish my CD for the 30 minutes, and so I just let it run while we played Mario Kart. Was that the first? Yeah, that was the first. What did we do after that? We were planning Just Dance, but everybody's so busy. What else? Oops. We did a different thing. Like, was there another game we played, or was it a movie? We did watch a movie, and then we played a different... What game did we play? My gosh, it was a Halloween. It was like Halloween, we all dressed up. Oh, we played Minecraft, that's right. Cut stuff. You know what? eyeball reveal. Something around here, maybe? Dude, this is such a hot outfit. My room is surrounded by 2 attics. It's this was like summertime south. I'm wearing winter clothes underneath, on top of my costume, and the face mask and all that stuff. Okay. Yeah. Smash Bros and Minecraft. Guys, this is my girlfriend. I wish I could give like VIP. But yeah, this is my girlfriend, Dirt Starch. No, it was Mario Kart in Minecraft, right? We did play a little bit of Smash Bros. At the end of Mario Kart, I think. Me and Kathona played, and she got freaked out by the movement tag while I was playing as Patrick Star and rushing. Wait, when do you want to start cooking? Sorry, I got a text. I didn't know you were cooking, so I cut the dogs. Do you want me to cook at 5/5:30? My gosh, people can't wait. Man, I want to watch this. I might stream later if I can't watch this with you guys. Why do you wear so many to cover up, but also for my costume? I have like stick arms, black stick arms and legs, and so I wore black arms and legs. You didn't answer. Which one? We did, but I think we play Smash Bros after each game. Oh, actually, you might be right, because I was probably frothing at the mouth. Wait, I didn't record that. Oh no, we didn't do the thing. Oh, I got FD before we recorded this. Where's the part where we do?
This is stupid.
Why did it skip? Oh, that's right. I just paused it after getting the recording, and then I was like, let's finish playing. I'm gonna mute it because I don't know if we say anything. And there's a part where it like stops our audio. Yeah. I don't know if we say anything sus. Nee. We're basically doing the same thing back and forth to each other. Isn't that crazy? Oh yeah, but how are you, Dirt Starch? I don't know if I should actually like say your name or something. Okay. Oh, I wanted it so bad. Where is the part where we do the same thing? Oh my gosh, he almost got me. I wish Melee Falcon's up tilt spike the way it does in Ultimate. He almost got me, but my get up attack at invincibility. 5:15. Okay. I will have to go right before 5:15, guys. Oh, we did it during like the weird audio glitch, I think. And that was another reason why I didn't do anything. EP, why would you ever see anything that's suspicious? It wasn't me, it was my brother. But anyways. There we go. Yeah! Yeah! I wanted it so bad. I wanted to keep it in the video, but I didn't know where I would put it. Maybe I could have done, I haven't played since I was a kid and like kept that as the footage, but it would have been obvious that this was me now. Oh, you got me. I've been good, been napping. Good morning. What? What's that? Oh, that audio I sent you this morning. Good morning, princess. I'm gonna start saying that more often. Thought my up tilt would reach. Also, his side B doesn't cling to ledge. Yo, the reverse knee, let's go! I probably popped off for that. But I'm not letting you hear it. He's probably calling me a slur now or something. Why do I keep down tilting? That's like doing nothing. Except for like stopping his approach. But he wasn't approaching. Anyways. Dude, this is hype. I'm probably gonna keep this file. Okay, what else? Was I bringing it close? Oh, so the reason why I was doing this was I was going to frame it like this and then overlay the title card because it would have looked or been so much easier, but it didn't look realistic. It didn't warp and bend to the CRT, the way it's supposed to. But yeah. Then I do it out of order. Yeah, this was fun. This was so rough and difficult to do, but this was like, I think completely worth it. I think the training arc kind of ruined the video and made it way more boring, but at the same time, like story-wise, and it was also actually fun to learn how to do this stuff, and just have it in general. I think it was fun. Good video. Dang it, now I'm wanting to make more videos. How dare you guys. Okay. Let me look through my files real quick to see. Let's do window capture. Let's see if there's anything I wanted to include. Here's the narrator from Melee. There's Leffen. So kawaii. Awkward dog. Here comes a giant fist. Krispy Kreme. So, this is why I was wanting to stream sooner rather than later. It's because I didn't include this. It's because just so much information. I'm gonna compress it and then throw it inside a hard drive because it's taking too much information on my pewter. Don't make more videos. You don't have time for it. I know. And more specifically, I don't have energy for it. Like, yeah. Pivot, long fang. Yeah, I did use that. Used part of that. Napoleon Dynamite. Oh wait, I did use that. So much B-roll. So much recording. And I changed things in the middle of recording. So like when I first started out, I was recording game audio and why's my thing flashing? Whatever. Game audio with my voice audio, music audio, anything, all on the same track. And then halfway through, Jax told me how to fix it, so I was like, thank you, my king. Announcer stuff, the HD Melee mod. Oh, that was the documentary at the beginning. That was like the last thing I added. Yeah, I think. Oh, let me turn music back on. Yeah, I think this is just about everything. There's probably something I'm missing. I know last time I covered how to make a video. Oh yeah, I stole whatchamacallit, profile pictures from people. Last time I did it, I missed like one or two things I want to talk about, but they're also so small I don't care. Buff Fox smash. But yeah, this was a new meme. The thing, oh my gosh, the thing about using memes in this is like, yeah, I want people to laugh and chuckle, but at the same time, it's like, memes die out. I don't know what's good or not. Like this chill guy meme, I'm kind of iffy on it. You guys didn't get to see the, you probably couldn't even hear. I don't think, if I remember, like watching the video back, I don't think you could hear me say something like, hey, yeah, go back to being off ledge. So I like did this 10,000 bees. Sound effects, kin. Oh yeah, instead of like doing the king combo, here's the King of Smash. Okay, question for all you guys. Did you guys watch the Kin versus Bomb Soldier set this weekend? My soul was busting. Oh my gosh. I need to figure out which port of OTT or OOT I'll stream in January when you said Zelda game, so I was worried you were going to say play Scout. Ew, no. I've actually never played Skyward Sword. I like including emojis, they're funny. But do the original Ocarina of Time. The one with the chants in it. Actually, please don't. I'm just joking. The what now? The what? I don't remember already. Pause. Load. Challenger icon. I don't think I even use that. Don't play it. It's really bad. Oh, Skyward Sword, yeah. Here are the HD stuff. That was the narrator, and then more files. Okay. I do think that's everything. Here is all the stuff. Game audio, DK rap. Let's listen to the brawl. Let's see. Will you be able to hear it? Yeah. Oh, Ken versus Bomb Soldier. So, the King of Smash, from the golden age of Melee, literally, like right when Melee was starting to become competitive, he was the best player. And then there was this kid at the time named Bomb Soldier. He lived in Japan, and he was like crazy good, doing things that no one's seen before that Falcos still do today. So they reran a fight this weekend, yesterday, for the first time in 20 years. I was like, I am so happy. Actually, I might just watch it after this. Yes, that is everything. If you have questions, if you want to know how to edit and stuff like that, please do let me know. I'll try to help out as best as I can. I'm so, just this part alone makes me happy that I made this video, especially with the music. Oh my gosh. Great song. I listen to it all the time, just on my downtime. Anyways, thank y'all for coming. I love your mother, and have a great day.